Nick slips in behind. Hopkins chasing. Shoots and scores! Straight forward again. Another. Here we go! Lines it up. Lines it into the bottom corner. Really well there. Moffat cuts inside. Moffat! What the great catch! Welcome back to FBTV, part of the Football Brisbane Media Group. I'm Robert Blanch and we're here at Elder Oval for this Women's Diamond League match between Annerley FC and Taringa Rovers. I'm joined today by Football Brisbane media analyst and co-host of Jewel in the Crown, Greg Tibbetts. Greg, welcome to the show for the first time.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
What do you expect to see out here today at Elder Oval? Two sides inconsistent, but both gaining some form.
Both Annerley and Taringa are pushing to be competitive. I think that's where it was. And Malcolm had some fighting words, I think, on the podcast the other day, saying they were going to finish third. I don't see it. I don't see it, and this is where it stops. After this week, he's going to change his mind.
Okay, very confident from an Annerley point of view. Any changes to the Annerley side that you're aware of?
Not as such. We've got a few more players back, but I think they're starting on the bench. So from backing up on Wednesday, yeah.
Okay, well, I do what I always do. I'm going to ask you for a half-time score here at Elder Park so that we can come back and see how accurate you were at half-time.
I was thinking 2-0 to Annerley, definitely. We're going to get on top. The wind here is going to be a big factor. If we get it with us, it could even blow out. I think 3-0, but 2-0 against will be fine.
A big call for half-time scores from Greg. We'll see how that happens when we come back after the first half. Today's fixture is a match-up of the newbie clubs in the South East Queensland Diamond League and will be a good gauge of where both clubs are, as both are in good form. Annerley coach Philip Canham will be pleased with his side step up to the top tier so far this season, but will be aware to be successful he must beat the sides around him. He will be hoping his side can continue to improve with each game they play and will be confident of a win in front of their die-hard supporters. Taringa Rovers coach Malcolm Allen has his mix of youth, experience and imports, playing good football and surprising sides along the way, and the inclusion of former power player Ashley Watkins will only strengthen his belief that his side will finish third in the league. Today's game could well see if they're still on course. The officials for this afternoon's match are referee Daniel Olsen and his assistant referees Dylan Lambert and Grace Christensen. Watkins inside, Smunt turns away. Taringa look to switch. Perrin gets in. Taringa still have it. Well played back. Popple in. Campbell. Ball straight into the defender. Straight up into the air. Dangerous ball. Gusting wind. Hard conditions. They want to get it on the ground as quick as they can. Smunt does. And away by the Annerley defence. Popple clears up though. Smunt. Oh, good turn. Good body use. Goes inside. Slides it for Marsh. Marsh is through. Flag's gone up. Jeez, that must have been super tight. Let's have a look. There's a defender. Oh. Clearly onside. Popper with the throw. Good defensive header. Watkins in there battling. Oh, great turn. Just through for Marsh. Marsh back. Ball into the box. Can't just tee up a shot, Taringa. Keep possession though. Good football. Good work down the far side. New. Lets it run. Smunt. Changes direction. Finds a hole for Campbell. Campbell gets a head up. Shoots. Good save, Aaron. And hacked clear. Danger not over. Desperate defending. And finally, Annerley clear their lines. Smunt's touch is poor. Perrin cuts inside. Plays it forward. Glennie. Head up, looking for options. Runs into defence. Miles. Great ball. Well defended. Smunt, plays it off. Watkins for herself. Goal. Campbell asking for that through ball. Well defended in the end. Miles again puts it into a dangerous area. Good ball. New away. Only as far as Glennie. Gets a head up. Shoots! Looks at it! Scores! In the 18th minute to give the home side the lead! What a fantastic stroke! We'll have to have a look at that again. Let's look. Head up. Knows what she wants. Aims for the corner and finds. That's a fantastic goal. Long throw. Taringa win it back. Marsh out. Smunt. Past her. Campbell. Smunt. Shoots. And Viren. Watch it rolls past the post. Straight into Campbell. Turns. Still going. Goes down. Could be a card. Clayton picks up the first card of the match. It's a short goal kick. Lots of pressure. Annerley not panicking. Glennie inside. Watkins wins it back. Great ball down the line for Campbell. Cuts inside. Lays it on. Shot. Well defended. Smunt. Great use of the body. Shoots. Viren saves it. Gets herself tangled up in the ball. Rolls over the byline for a corner. Ball swung in. Marsh by herself. 5 metres out. That's a coach killer. But she gets an equaliser for Taringa in the 33rd minute. Annerley looked to come down this near side. Ball cut out. Good tussle. New. Back. Gets it. Miles. Steps around them. She's found some space. Clever ball forward. Well defended. There it goes. Glennie inside this time. Not a confident clearance. No side really looks like they want it at the moment. Perrin, she does. She shoots straight into the hands of Maverick. Corner comes in. Smunt comes away with it. New. Good ball into the box. Marsh just couldn't get a head onto it and tries the spectacular. Annerley won't just punt it. It's good to see. Great football out of defence. It's been intercepted. They're trying to play football and doing it. It's a great exhibition of women's football here at Elder Park. New, great feet. And the physical side of it. Play on, says the referee. New does a circle. Finally the ball comes forward. Still no one happy to stand on it. Good tussles though, great ball. Poor touch in defence. Could this be the mistake? Perrin gets a head up, goes round a player, gets it in the box. Glennie, too high for Glennie. Defender, that's the way, straight back into the box, and Maverick will be happy about that. And that's the half-time whistle here at Elder Park. The first half's over, and Greg, not quite the result that you were expecting, but a good game of football nonetheless.
Yeah, good game of football. Very physical, very physical. Couple of, I think there's late challenges. 3 Annerley players have gone down. We've had the one sub already. it'll be interesting to see where we go from this. 1-1 draw, very tight, yeah.
Okay, do you see or expect any changes from the coaching staff at half-time, maybe changing personnel or maybe a tactic?
I think we might look at the middle of the park. Their captain seems to be doing a bit of damage in there, definitely controlling the ball well and very physical. So Phil might be looking at that. He might be looking at seeing how well people are holding up too. You know, we had the game on Wednesday night. We physical encounter here, so it might be a couple of changes just to save some legs. I'm not sure.
Okay, going to pick your brain again. And end result here at Elder Oval?
2-1. We're going to get the last goal with 20 to go and then defend solidly. Easy.
There we have it. He's still confident. We'll be back after the second half to wrap things up here at Elder Oval. Welcome back to Elder Oval for the second half. Ball swung in. Comes off their head, bobbling around in the box. Finally cleared. Driven back in. Smunt with a header. Cleared. Over the Taringa attacker. Finally someone puts their foot on the ball. Annerley start to knock it around again. Clayton surges forward. Slides it through. Nisbet shoots! Oh, comes off the outside of the post. Campbell for Marshall through her legs. Annerley come away with it. Look to play out. McLean. Great through ball for Toby. Cuts across the defender. Gets herself 1-on-1. Slides it past Maverick. And gives Annerley the lead in the 64th minute. Fantastic football from the home side. Let's have a look. Great ball from McLean. Perfect timing from Toby. The clearance, it's scuffed. Still gets through. Hoofed clear. Bouncing around. Toby gets a head on it. Tatham. Still going. Gets a head up. Shoots. Straight into the chest of Maverick in the Taringa goal. Good build-up play from Taringa. They've turned Annerley around. Happy to knock it about. New. Loses out. McLean. Good turn. Still going. It's got a head up. Run from Glennie. Ball goes through Watkins. Glennie's got it. She's cut in. She doesn't shoot. Toby! What a strike! She's put it from the penalty spot into the top corner in the 71st minute to give Annerley a 3-1 lead here at Elder Oval. Miles gives it away. Campbell. Smunt heads for the sideline. 2 on her. Oh, great feet, great skills. Gets a head up. Slides it for Marsh. Miles tracks back. Marsh looks to go around. Ooh, a little push maybe? Yes, says referee Olsen. The bench aren't happy. The players aren't happy. Annerley looked to play it quickly. Referee's held it up. And Campbell's going to get a yellow card from referee Olsen. Obviously, something said. Annerley with their tails up. Playing good football. Perrin gets around New, puts her body on the line, comes away with it, I think. Yes, does very well. Gets up, cuts back in. She's still got it, and somehow plays it back. McLean shoots. The effort rolls straight to Maverick. Cut out. Smunt comes away with it. Watkins gets around Tatham. Goes around Miles. Still going Ashley Watkins. Gets there again. Looks to get the cross across. Corner ball, and in it comes. Oh, keeper's come. Marsh! Again with her head. Has pulled one back in the 85th minute. Oh, Viren will be disappointed. She decided to come and didn't get there. A great header from the Taringa striker. Watkins. And that's the final whistle, which sees this South East Queensland Diamond League match end. Annerley FC 3, Taringa Rovers 2. Malcolm, that was a very entertaining match and a good standard of football. Result obviously wasn't what you were after. You mentioned on the podcast on Thursday night that you thought you would come out here and have a victory and that you'd end up finishing third. Has anything changed in your mind after today's result?
Thanks for reminding me about that. Yes, that's what happens when you make these statements. No, I mean, in fairness to Annerley, give Annerley credit. We can only play as well as they let us. I was disappointed with our performance, and so were the girls. But, I didn't think we were at the races today, but I stick by what I said. I think during the season now, we've got to come good. But, fairness to Annerley, they've won.
I thought that probably the difference today was both sides were very hungry. It was a physical match of football, especially for a women's match. I thought both sides put their bodies on the line. I thought, though, that it was probably down to just crucial mistakes in bad areas that sort of gave Annerley the impetus to get through and start to do things that they did.
Yeah, and as a coach now, that's what I have to do. I have to now go back to the drawing board and deal with these mistakes and make sure we don't make them again, because they're costly. And unfortunately, you learn the hard way. You make mistakes and you're punished.
Plenty of positives, though. I mean, the side played well. There was periods of football out there, one-touch and two-touch football, which you'd expect to see on television around the world, and the girls provided that today. And I thought, from a football point of view, it was a great exhibition for women's football here in Brisbane.
Yeah, and I think, again, what you get from women's football, which you don't get from men's, your girls can have it very competitive, but fair. I think when the lads get very competitive, it becomes unfair sometimes. So it was a good, competitive game, and on the day, the best team won.
Well, Phil, that was a fantastic win out there tonight. Obviously, one of the sides that, because they're close to you in the table, you really need to beat, and you did. I thought it was a fantastic display of football from the girls, and a physical game at the end of it as well.
Yeah, it was. I knew coming into this game that if other results went our way, we could finish in fourth place. So it was a goal of ours, obviously, to beat these girls, especially with Taringa being new to the competition. They're a team that we would like to compete against. Really proud of the way the girls played.
There was times there playing one and two touch football down the sidelines where you could be watching any league in the world. It was very, very good football. To be fair, surprised me that they played a great standard of football out there today.
No, they're great young girls. We've got a team full of 16, 17-year-olds. We've got one girl who's over 25, everyone else is under 20, and they are very good, strong, dynamic players. They play really good one-touch football when it comes up to it. Obviously, we want to improve. We can always get that a little bit better, but hopefully by the end of the year, no one will be surprised at the standard within the competition.
It was pleasing to see, I suppose, from a point of view that they were tactically aware enough in the last few minutes to head for the corners and stay there. Don't often see that in women's football, but they did it and did it very well. Is it something that you practice at training, or is it something that's part of the structure of play?
I think it's something I was screaming in the last 5 minutes just to take the ball into the corner. I was getting frustrated with how quickly they'd go and pick things up, and I was trying to talk to them and say, take a throw in and slow it down and take it down to the corner. I am glad they did it. There's a couple of really intelligent players there. Obviously with youth comes a lot of exuberance, and they're very keen to keep playing all the time. But this is a good learning experience for them. They've learned how to grind a game out from this. Conceded
2 goals from 2 corners, something to take back to the training paddock?
Absolutely. We'll be working on defensive positioning now for any crosses or corners coming in, because we have conceded a couple this year in that way, so we'll be certainly strengthening that over the next couple of weeks.
A 3-2 victory to Annerley FC over Taringa Rovers in this Diamond League women's match. Greg, you predicted a 2-1 victory, 3-2, just as close, very entertaining match, could have really gone down to the wire. Final whistle really decided the match.
It was getting close, and those last few minutes after Taringa pulled that one back off the corner, that their heads lifted, and of course they went chasing the game. So good that we held out, a bit of smart play in the corners there, good to see, and I'm glad we got the points, definitely.
Do you see this as a defining moment in the Annerley season so far? Newbies to the league, as are Taringa. Do you see this victory against probably one of your close rivals as something
Yeah.
that's important for the rest of the season?
Definitely, and also, getting Alira Toby scored 2 today. I think that's the first time in the season that one of our players has scored twice, and scoring 3 goals in a game shows that we can do it. So they'll take a lot out of this from this game. So it's a great result for the team, great result for the club.
Now, the cameras will be hanging around here at Elder Oval, and we'll be taking a break during the reserves match and then coming back for the Premier Division 2 clash between Annerley FC and Newmarket FC.